Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now Jackson. This is caught. It's Crabtree. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. On 2nd and 7, Jackson, and they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
Middle. You. Hey, report. Hey, middle.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Tucker's kick is good, and the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And Vick's throw there incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Pat the street. Big Lion.
Here's Michael Vick. Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos.
3rd and long for Vick. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And a short gain down to about the 33. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. To throw is Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down. Tucker's kick is good, and that will make it 6-0. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Pulls it in at the 13. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Here we go.
The
Here we
Lions
go.
offense ready to kick off their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. Right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for that. Thank you, Dr. Davis. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Vick. He'll get that to his tight end, Casper. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. 6-0 our score after 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Mustang 19.
Now on 2nd and 13. Vick. And that is incomplete here.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
From the gun, Vick. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, Chris.
Inside give to Dickerson. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Rig.
They'll go right back to the ground with Dickerson. And he still has yet to get on track in his first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
18.
Now on 2nd and 13. Vick getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Rig alert.
Dickerson on the handoff. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Eric Dickerson. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hot 70.
A carry for Dickerson. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
19 Lions. 60 Bobcat. Go street.
3rd and short yardage. Vick. And he'll just chuck this one up into Roach. It's incomplete.
The best handoff. Literally converted one time this far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Tucker's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
To throw again on second down. Jackson, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up on a great one, Darrelle Revis. And the Lions are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked up, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Let's go now.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
18, Pioneer. Ready.
Vic readies to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far the lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
On 3rd down, Vic. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. They've got his man complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Okay, ready.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hurt.
They'll run now with Dickerson. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Warriors, 17. 19 tight, 19 tight.
To throw, Vic. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Calvin Johnson, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one. It's the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
No, we changed it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
go.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Second and 7.
Go. You change it.
This time Jackson will throw it. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Report.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's in person or just it's a game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 77 yards. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that gives him a 3-point lead. It's going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Now on 2nd and 13, Vick. This is brought in by Casper. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. That throw by Vick incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Running it with Dickerson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been heavy so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
70 Timberwolves. Check smash, check smash.
Now a handoff up the middle. Dickerson, and able to work his way down to the 16.
42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Okay,
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Cowboy 80. 3, go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run.
And the Lions have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Jackson from the shotgun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the 1st.
Go ahead.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Lions will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say,
60
that was the play of the game.
18 Rattler.
So here's Vick following the interception. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Casper. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 34. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? That they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a 2 along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they're a full part of the passing game, and we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Viking 18.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Hey, pass. Ready.
On first down, Dickerson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open, get to the QB, and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps.
And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line.
He's sacked. The
Lions on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 16. And Vick's throw there, incomplete.
Good job there creating the contact before seeing completion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And that's side relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Tucker's kick is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spot.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 64 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy's simply sensational.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And this is caught. And they've got the lead here in the 4th. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and it just changes the complexion of the whole game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Come on.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the snap.
Panther 11.
Here's Vick. Caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
60 Eagles. Pressure leading.
Vick to throw it. Throwing for his running back. He's got it complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out.
On the go.
Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. First down. Dickerson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Throwing. Vick. He's got Casper over the middle. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he is going to lose yardage here. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Rich.
On 2nd down, Dickerson. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
60 Maverick.
Vick to throw. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Suggs.
And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. And they will take a knee here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against them throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the Lions will take over.
On the set.
The Lions offense ready to kick off the next drive.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
Let's go.
Vick with the incompletion on 1st down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception.